Alright, I'm gonna do my usual, check whether the audio is okay, game audio is fine, mic audio is fine. And good evening. Basically continuing on from where we left off, I was gonna start much earlier today, till I realized that one, I was kind of lacking in poison supplies. So around the streaming time, I figured, you know what, it's not gonna be very fun to just see me running around collecting flowers and crystals. So at the end of the day, I was like, I'm just gonna get all these flowers. Well, there's one more left, which I missed, and crystals before I run in here. And that was basically why I'm a bit late. But yes, the reason why I'm getting poison is because I feel like it is the best divine craft at the moment, without any upgrades. Since I'm still level 50, I know there's a divine craft upgrade system much later on that you can get, which makes it even more powerful, but it's gonna be a while before we get to that. So right now, the only thing I'm doing is trying to just defeat the Sleeping Daoist, which is what I was trying to do the entire day yesterday too. So yeah, let's begin our challenge once again. Probably gonna be the entirety of the stream today as well, I suspect very much. Eventually, I'll have to take some time to learn his close range moves and really get lucky on phase 2, because I feel like, yeah, I really need a bit of luck to actually complete a no-hit run here. So let me move the chat box if I could. You know what? It's locked. Was it locked? I can resize it, but I can move it. For some odd reason. What are you locked to? Oh, there we go. I didn't like the chat being overlaid with the icons at the top, although the UI in this game is kind of terrible. I really wish we could hide those buttons on the left too, and even maybe the minimap during fights. There is a no UI option, as you can see. Like, you can even say the hide UI right there. Unfortunately, that also hides my HP and skill bars, which is not ideal. Yeah, let's hop right into trying to defeat the Sleeping Daoist again. I'll keep my complaints to a minimal today. Okay. From the corner of my eye, I saw a message. And the message was basically saying that, hey, you connected to YouTube, and that distracted me. The problem of trying to do this on stream. I already got... Yeah, and that one particle effect actually just managed to brush past me. It was a risk getting into that stance anyway. Oh. Yeah, this is what I meant when I said I need to learn the timings for the close range attacks. I was under the impression for that one that you have to parry a lot earlier, but it does seem like that I have to wait a bit before I press the button. Oh, come on. And really, if he starts running away, I should keep it in my mind that he's gonna do the projectile attack very soon. another mistake on my end. I should have been tracking the time of my barrier. It's like the barrier is up, I'm probably going to be safe being on the offensive. Little did I know, the barrier was about to run out. Ooh. Oh, kind of got lucky there. Oh no. This time I did check the timing for the barrier, but I checked it right when the barrier went down. Could have gotten off a few more shots there. Oh, wow, okay. It was dangerous. Yeah, that occasionally... You know what? Let me just save that for reference to. Occasionally that happens too. There's something... I've seen this happen with Lucky 7 too. There's an interaction with some weapons just causes the bosses to freeze over for just a few seconds. Like almost like, you know, like deciding what to do next or something. Oh, no, you don't. Okay, maybe you do. Bad timing. Too early. Yeah, no complaints from me this time. I think I spent the entirety of the stream complaining about how wacky Daoist can be yesterday, so today's just gonna be focus. Nope. Not doing a very good job of it, but yes. I should have probably stayed up in the air there. I'm wondering if I'm getting a bit slow with the initial deployment. Is that why Daoist just somehow managed to get a little too close for comfort? Now he crossed the entire arena to hit me there. An ideal stun here. Can't take the entire stagger window. Need to use. So he's kind of glitched. Gotta be careful. Yep, I took the risk. It wasn't worth it. I was hoping that using that move with the umbrella might knock him out of that pattern, but it doesn't work if he's in the middle of it. Although you can knock him out at the beginning. Oh, come on. The barrier again. Gotta do better in tracking my timings for that stuff. If I want to get better at using the umbrella and the fan. Okay, this is a very good timing. Good timing. That one straight dot during the rocks. It's kind of wasted. Yep. That was really wasted. Double shots. Bit of a rare pattern right there. What is he doing? Get some umbrella gauge going before the phase transition, and hope he doesn't use projectiles here, because we can't see a single thing during the phase transition. Oh, did I just parry that? Somehow, just having the umbrella on the side tends to distract me sometimes. Even though I kind of know what's coming, just having the umbrella on the side tends to throw me off. But that is very much a case of a bad worksman blaming their tools. You are extremely close. I've gotten really lucky there. Oh, the umbrella's range. Was he? I didn't even realize he was stunned there. It must have been the poison, actually. The umbrella gauge is already full, so just running around the arena and hoping for the best. I'm hoping not to get hit by his projectiles and him doing... That is his projectile attack. We are hearing. Oh, come on. Well, I might as well practice. Because this is the phase I need to practice on. What? Did the donkeys charge at me? Ow. I took the risks. It was not worth it. Oh, he's already going on to this. Let's head over here. I don't think there's a portal here. We can just comfortably shoot him from here. A little too far though. Okay, I'm in the wrong area too. The donkeys should not be there, ideally. I hate the fact that some of the projectiles actually miss. It almost... Okay, you know what? Yeah, no complaining today. Just playing. You already did that plenty in the previous stream, so yeah. I'm not healing, if any of you are wondering. Weird movements. Unfortunately, not a no-hit. We got hit twice, well, more than twice, considering the extent I lost my HP for. But I feel a lot more comfortable during phase 1 now. Just need to be a bit more careful when I'm timing umbrella usage. Timing was off. I don't know why I was expecting him to do the brush swing a second time, which is why that projectile caught me off guard, genuinely. Mikh'a. Yay, 10. Whoa. Almost got smacked in the face there. Oh, whoa. There was one more projectile. I ran into it. That was truly unfortunate. I was so happy that I got the stagger. I just rushed on over immediately. This is way too close. Missed the time for that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna run out of my poison powder in this fight, 100%. The delay. See, there's a bit of a trick to that one. During phase 1, he's actually, when he does the brushstroke, it's slightly delayed, but during phase 2, it's on the spot, like he does it almost immediately, and it always throws me off. Hey, back to it, I guess. No other choice but to keep trying. Yeah, I really need to learn his close range moves too, and that's fine. In that case, I got completely baited. I saw the red attack and panicked. Never mind. Okay. Cool down, sip of water here. Just a momentary drink to lower our anxiety levels. Why am I being so bad right now? This is too close. Oh, this again? He already got hit. That 1 second hesitation when I realized he was doing the rock attack right afterwards. Bit of a rare pattern right there. Okay, good transition. We have a good amount of umbrella gauge. Now I just have to pray that he doesn't do his projectile attack when we can't see anything. Because he's doing it. But I'm moving, even if everything's white, so hopefully. I'm at the edge of the arena though, I need to move. Let's get to safety first before we do anything offensive. Be safe. Oh, the distance. I parried just slightly too early there. You know what? Let's just practice phase 2 because this is what I need to practice on anyway. Yep, didn't get the stagger though. Never mind. I need to get used to timing the parries for different distances because we were very far away last time when I got hit. I mean, it doesn't matter if we die, it's okay. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. In phase 2, that brush attack is immediate. And I almost have to wonder if he's using the projectile attack if I attack him. It doesn't feel like he does it otherwise. Ow. The donkey head smash. The one attack in phase 2 I cannot see coming. It just happens way too quickly. Maybe it's scripted to happen after he smashes down. If that's the case, I could just possibly just hit parry right about when the donkey gets up. Something to test if we get to phase 2 again. Too early, yeah. In phase 1, the projectiles are, even though it feels like you should be basing your parry based on distance, I generally found that it's not at all based on distance. It's just on the tell itself. In this case, as soon as you see the small puff of smoke from his brush, if you hit parry, you can get it no matter how far away he is. The little puff of white at the start. Yeah, see, he's going very far, but the moment you see the puff of white, just hit parry and you'll be okay. Deployed my umbrella for coming over here. Oh no, you're not getting away. That doesn't mean I want you charging at me though. Nope, this is bad. Okay, phase transition. I do not have the umbrella gauge though. That's okay. Just hope he doesn't hit us during this blank white screen. I really hope they change this. It's the projectile. How I knew it. Oh, okay, just kill me, will you? Practice, practice. So that motion blur. But he did not do the donkey head smash this time, so it's a bit of a risk to do it each and every time. The barrier's still up. That was why it was not going. I guess I could cheese it with the barrier. Ideally, you want to have it up just for the attack up buff you get for all your projectiles. Even though we lost our no-hit, I'll keep practicing for phase 2. It's okay if we die. The more practice we get, the better we'll be at this phase. And maybe I should use this timing to actually just figure out... Okay. You just use the shot there. I believe around here is safe, and then go umbrella and you can hit him from here. I don't have enough stamina. Yeah, that is a safe spot, but I am messing it up immensely. The turret got wasted. Ow. I can't even tell when the donkey is gonna hit me with that. It feels safer to just bait the projectiles rather than staying close. Alley-oop. Get down. The barrier. Sometimes it almost feels like a hindrance because I'm never sure it's... Oh, I should not have used my barrier there. It's not gonna last. Now we need to parry this. Work. One more? Yeah, one more, and that... Okay, yeah, it's the timing for that pattern that I'm missing. I'll need to slow down when I parry that second shot. I'm doing it slightly early. I felt like when I'm at a mid-distance, I feel like I should do it the moment it's like at a 45-degree angle from my character, but when I'm at a far distance, I should be waiting even longer. Oh, you went down real quick. Not ideal. Okay, this is smash attack. Timing's off for that. Timing's off for that entirely. I'll reset phase 1 because it's really phase 2 I need to practice, though I kind of need to learn the timing for those close attacks too, because he does do that consistently. And parrying it is a lot easier than kind of avoid it, to be honest. Because he can surprisingly track you a great deal from the length of the arena. Very far away. Not ideal stun time. Back off. Oh, and that's a bit of a wasted barrier. Umbrella back? Okay. Too early on the flash. Yeah, if it's phase 1, we'll reset. If it's phase 2, I'll keep going. It was a bit early on the parry because I was worried that I might be stuck in the animation lock for changing for putting up the umbrella as a turret. Okay, very ideal. Turret's not going to waste. Extremely ideal. I might be able to get a stun here. Yep. And do the entire combo right here and there. Even Leaping Toad. Oh, I don't have enough endurance to do another fire taunt. Now I do. Base transition? Yep. Okay, good amount of umbrella gauge. But I don't like the fact that he's in the center of the arena, because if he does the projectile attack, he's gonna hit me. And this is the donkey attack. I can hear the sound effects. Oh, of course. No practice. The donkey head smash got me. That really needs some sort of tell for that. Otherwise, we're not gonna do the no-hit for this boss. Okay, you can parry pretty early for the donkey head smash. As long as you know it's coming towards you, I guess. What an odd angle there. No, you're not. Getting a little greedy. Oh, yeah. Gotta remember, the barrier doesn't extend that high. There is an extra mechanic here that I'm skipping because he's poisoned. Like, normally he'll do a little clone thing that you have to figure out. Ow, ow. But thankfully, you can kind of avoid it just by having him poisoned there. Too early. Gotta remember to do it when it's coming down. I need a lot more phase 2 practice. Unfortunately, this fight is not separated into a phase 1 and a phase 2. If it had, I'd probably be in the elite practice doing phase 2. As is now, I'm just hoping that we'll get lucky with the moves sometimes and I can actually defeat this fight without learning it entirely. Yep. Gotta be careful, he can't hit you here. Odd angle. Yep. The moment the attack came at that weird angle, alarm bells went ringing off in my head. Greedy again. Well, not greedy. I think I messed up the combo there. Because the triangle square combo, if you do it properly, if you time it correctly, I believe it has a buff or something that slows down time. If the enemy is attacking, then it's sort of like a pseudo counter that's only available to the umbrella. I'm not entirely sure whether that's something in the umbrella kit or it's something in this fight specifically, like this challenge specifically, but it does happen. It's even in the Snake Doctor fight. This is a little too close. Barrier saved me. What are you doing? Close. Should have parried. The moment he turned. Might be running a little too close in at the start too. All these effects. Okay, good timing for the close range attack. I usually mess that one up. Okay. No choice. Gotta reset. That one genuinely caught me off guard. Need to make a mental note that whenever he turns, I just better get ready to parry. Even if I don't kind of see the attack coming. Did I put the dot on him? I'm not even sure. Nope. Too aggressive again. You don't need to be so aggressive, Mikh'a. This is a no-hit run, not a speed run. But it's not fun if I'm not doing it stylishly, alright? Says me while I'm getting hit even more. Okay, that was the ideal distance to start at. Get away. To be mid-range too, like learning all the timings for the projectiles. I was so happy that I went down because I had a feeling the last projectile might go over the barrier because of the angle he shoots at it. I completely forgot about the red attack that comes afterwards. Okay, you are very close, mister. I really wish the barrier stopped this boss from heading right towards us. Not fun when you get down. Oh, I already got hit. We interrupted him way too far. So tricky, like, you want to interrupt him relatively mid-range to this, just so those shots won't hit you. Let me try that triangle square attack. Yeah, there we go. That's the time slow I was looking for. almost messed it up. That freezing angle. It was in midair when I attacked. Oh no, you're not running away. You're in my domain now. Can I get some umbrella hits before he goes for his transition? No, he's invulnerable now. Just gotta run. And that is the donkey stomp attack. Okay, we're fine. No, he's getting close. Ah, come on. One projectile parry less. I should know this by now. Too far. I should learn the perfect dodge timing for that too. Honestly, parrying in this game feels a lot easier than getting the perfect dodge timing. And I almost feel like it's 100% intentional. They made it that way specifically, just to encourage parrying. Learn the parry timing for that too. You are poisoned. Okay, let's move to the side and find the middle of those two portals. Oh, I am in front of the portal, not the middle. This is too far. I might not be... No, I can hit him from here. Interesting. Lock on, please. Thank you. It is that pattern again. Delay, delay, Mikh'a. Calm down. Okay, we got the timing for the second one, but I got hit by the first. Could have pressed the offensive there too. Okay, yeah, yeah, okay. Very nice. That's arguably the fastest I've done it, but it's still not a no-hit, which is what we're going for. It almost feels like if you're trying to speedrun, you're just gonna go on the offensive without caring too much about your health. And just hope for the best. Like, just have enough health at the end while being aggressive. If you're speedrunning, mind you, not no-hitting. Give me a sec, I'll be right back because I need a drink of water. We will continue our fight with the Daoist momentarily. Right. Apologies for taking a while. I always go to get some water and I end up getting myself a snack too. In this case, I got a traditional Maldivian snack. It's basically a fried, well, I don't even know how to describe it except it's like a little fried fish ball. I guess that's the best way I can put it. But it's fried so much that it's very crunchy on the outside, but then you have the mix of spices and fish on the inside. I'm a favorite among a lot of Maldivians over here. Anyway, to recap what we're doing right now, I only have one boss in Kaifeng, not Kaifeng, in Qinghe that I need to no-hit in this list for the Abyss. And I'm gonna try and keep doing him before we move to Kaifeng. Because there, by the looks of it, we have a bunch of other bosses right here that we need to face off. Yeah, before I move to Kaifeng, I might also try and fill out a lot of this remaining stuff to 100%. Because there's this, which is 99. Honestly, there are a lot of places which are 99, and I'm not entirely sure how to fill them. Blissful Retreat, Harvestfall Village. At the least, I'll try to get them to 99% before we move on. Mainly Feinsteed and Mercy Heart Monastery, which I have no idea why they're so low. And if you're wondering why I've marked these on the map, they are like, before I usually start the stream, I tend to collect these flowers because they are resources. In this case, I did not collect them, but I did collect the poison once, since we're using poison during the fight. Although I get the feeling I'm going to run out of poison during this entire process of trying to defeat the Sleeping Daoist. He has been proving to be a bit more of a challenge than I was expecting before moving to Kaifeng. Honestly, I was like, yesterday morning I started learning the fight, not just challenging myself to the fight, right? And in the back of my mind, I was like, it's going to be a quick win. It's going to be a quick no-hit run, and we're going to be going on to Kaifeng finally. Little did I know, I'd spent the entire day practicing the boss, trying to get a no-hit. Because there are so many variables in this fight that I need to learn and just encounter before I can sort of learn a counter to them. Yeah, back to it, I guess. We'll begin with the usual barrier. Too far. Yeah, we can do the full combo this time. Poison in for good measure too. Now you are the very edge of the arena. I don't think I've ever seen you go this far. Yeah, he's so far that he doesn't even reach me with that attack. Which is odd, right? Because normally AIs are trained to use attacks when you are within reach. Barrier for enhanced projectiles. Although I was a bit late on that. Oh, no, you don't. I know you saw that one coming. Oh, a little too late. Second guess myself. He turned and I was like, wait, don't press parry just yet. I should have parried immediately. Okay, almost. He almost got me there. Phase transition. Again, he's a little too close to the arena. I don't like this. He's a little too close to the center of the arena. And I'm still running. I'm gonna run out of... Yeah, that... I got stuck on the trees. I couldn't... Yeah, I was worried about that. It's not safe to go to the north because of the trees, and you might end up getting stuck. Ideally, you want him to be at the north side just so that you can run left and right during that blank white screen. Not this time. Wondering if I should upgrade my mystic skills, because we are not having it would be nice if I could just defeat him with one stagger gauge. Okay, ideal. Now I just gotta run and make sure we don't get hit. I think we're fine. He's doing the stomp attack. Not today. Oh, got greedy with the umbrella. Okay, maybe today. Let's just practice the projectiles. Wow. That was such a good run though. Now I'm losing my focus. How? A little bit early on that. Yeah, I'm gonna learn everything in this phase, even if we do try. And you can't parry that, gotta remember. It's such a bait though, right? Because he's using the same move from phase 1. But in this case, it's a golden attack and not a red one, so you can't parry it. My muscle memory took over there, and I tried to parry it instead of dodging. You are a little too close. done by my own greed. I don't have enough endurance for that. I even putting poison on him? It felt like I did, because there was a fire and a poison dot there. Late save. Oh, what? Ah, come on, I missed the timing for that again. Of the three patterns, I'd say those are everything that you kind of need to get used to, including the stomp. The stomp and the two particle patterns are definitely the ones you want to learn the most in this fight. Aggressive donkey here. I'm also realizing I can actually attack when he's going up, although that might be a bit risky during the parry, but the additional damage would be nice. Wow. Interesting. So I can keep on the offensive there too. This ought to be it. Around here? Yep. I can't see anything though. He's attacking me. That was not the correct spot. Okay, gotta remember the delay on that second pattern. And that was too late. Okay. Oh, was I a little too close? Usually the barrier gets it. I might have been a little too close and the shots went over the barrier. Arguably the first time that's happened. Something to keep in mind. Like I said, variables on variables that you need to get used to for this fight. There's so many. And occasionally, the umbrella will actually stop the projectile shots. Which gets even weirder, all things considered. Oh, come on. Not this attack. Yeah, it confused me the first few times when some of the projectiles would actually disappear. Oh, wrong. I need to, you know what? I'll do this like real quick. The umbrella deploy on my controller is on L2 triangle, and my mystic art that's used for crossing the distance, the kick that I'm doing, it's also on triangle. The problem is when the triangle button appears, when I try to deploy my umbrella, I'll just go jumping all the way to the boss, which is not ideal. So let me change that real quick. Like I'll put Leaping Toad there. Hopefully I'll remember and my muscle memory won't kick in now. Should have done that a lot earlier, because that's not the first time that's happened. Can't get too greedy. Oh, okay, I got too greedy. I wanted to change to the umbrella there in the middle, but there is a very slight animation lock to it. It's very slight, but that was enough to get us hit. You are too close for my comfort. Still following. Nope. Ah, the angle. Prevented me from seeing his wisp. It is safer to just move by the looks of it. Like, as long as I keep strafing to the right. That is a variation where if you're too far, the parry timing for it changes. Oh no, you don't. On angle, on angle. Hopefully we'll just go into phase transition. No, he did not. This is not where I want him to be. Well, let's hope that running to this side. Okay, safe attacks. Not safe attack. I can't believe I get hit by the very first attack in phase 2 over and over again. Maybe I'm panicking a little too much. Oh, practice, practice. Not what I intended to do there. It should be around here. I'm just near the donkeys and hope I don't get hit. And then just get down because he's gonna come down. Yeah, if you can bait that, it's a lot safer too. Rather than him doing his projectiles. Odd angle you have there, Mr. Daoist. Oh, really odd angle. And here I was about to be proud that we managed to get a kill, possibly a kill without by getting hit only once, and then he just pulls off that one move that completely changes everything. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's get some distance. Put up the barrier. Yeah, completely nullify it. Oh. Okay, maybe the tell for the donkey headbutt is if the donkey does that little jump towards you, because I can't see any sort of tell for it otherwise. Although he does do that when you're near him as well, just suddenly. But if he's jumping towards me once, I'm just gonna expect it to be a headbutt. Oh. Occasionally, my inputs are eaten up. Because I changed to umbrella during the flip back. When it does not change, I end up doing the double barrier. Yeah, it does feel safer to just strafe to one side so that you can avoid those projectiles. Oh, not the move that I wanted to get the stagger on. Can't do much now. Yeah, that is the worst move to get the stagger on. Because the rocks will still keep coming even if the Daoist is in his stagger. It's a very quick phase 1 though. A little too close to them too. I hear the projectiles. The lock-on's gone. Okay. Knock it off. What? Oh. You know what? I don't even know what happened there. Maybe the barrier being to the side changed my. Gotta be careful of deploying the barrier in this fight. Although I kind of want to deploy it too, just because it has a buff to the umbrella turret and well, all projectiles in general. But having it sort of interrupt your parry timing too is not ideal. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna play it safe on phase 2. No barrier, just parry. If I get hit, I get hit, but it's a learning experience. Hey, Martin. Yeah, it's going a lot more difficult than I was expecting. So the whole story is that let me just get out of the menu. Did I tell you this yesterday? Well, maybe not. Maybe I told another viewer about it. Like yesterday morning, I was like, you know what? I have only one boss in Mikh'a that I need to do a no-hit on, and that's the Sleeping Daoist, right? So in the morning, I'm like, okay, it's gonna be a quick, easy in and out. I'm just gonna defeat the boss, do a no-hit, and then finally hit to Kai Feng, right? Except the Sleeping Daoist has proven to be very challenging to do a no-hit. There's just so many things he can do that, so many variations of his attacks that you sort of, well, I personally need to get hit by to learn it, because I'm generally one of those people that need to be beaten over and over to incorporate it in a mechanic. We're getting there. I feel like I'm getting a lot more cleaner phase 1s. Just phase 2 has been proving very challenging. Because his timing for parrying changes ever so slightly depending on whether you are near or mid-range or even close, for one thing. Oh, thank you. I will. I'll keep trying it. I'll keep trying for the rest of the stream too. But yeah, we're slowly getting there. Slowly. Donkey transformation. Yes, you can. The trick to the donkey transformation spell is that he will make 3 clones, right, of himself. But among one of those clones, the brush will be glowing. You have to hit the one with the brush, and he won't do the transformation on you. If you do not hit him, or if you hit the wrong one, that's only when he'll do the donkey transformation. Generally speaking, I don't need to worry about him right now, because I am applying poison, which I'm kind of running low on. I only had 300. I had like 600 at the beginning. And what happens is that because poison is applied onto him, it automatically ticks during that mechanic. And he immediately, and we just skip it. Because the game is like, you already know the correct sage. And he goes into the next mechanic of just summoning portals and bringing out all the donkeys. But yeah, right now I just need to get used to the timing of his projectiles during phase 2. Because that is just beating me up. I feel like I don't really have much of a good opportunity to go on the offensive then. In phase 2 in general. Like, I played very defensively. I know that's not the case. I might just not be seeing in the right window to attack. Got to reading. So yeah, this is the eternal loop of Monster Hunter games. You're basically defeating monsters to get to the next tier level of armor, and once you do that one tier, you start it all over again. So it's a bit of a grind fest. My recommendation is pick the one armor you like best for now. Ideally, you want to have as different armor, as much as armors as possible, because each armor is sort of tailor-made for different encounters. But if you want to get to endgame quickly, I'd say find a balanced set of armor, stick with the armor itself, but go for the weapons, because the weapons, having a different weapon makes a huge impact on how quickly you'll be able to defeat a monster. So if you do not like the aspect of actually learning the tells and patterns of the monsters, you might not like Monster Hunter as much as I hate to say it. Yeah, that's my recommendation too. I think I mentioned it before too, right? At one time, I tried to get all the armors, all the weapons in one of these games, and I got burned out fast. I managed to get to like 3 ranks, like 3 tiers of upgrades, and then just was like, okay, yeah, never mind. Yeah, because with worlds and with wilds, I believe you also have the option of cloaks, right? Which helps immensely with avoiding making all the armors. Previously, you kind of want to make the other armors because they are, each set is very specifically made for, like, if you could just, it's like a puzzle. You mix and match the right set, or the right armor and the right weapon for the monsters, and it makes a world of difference. But yes, for now, do what you're doing. I think that's the best route to take. Just take one armor, upgrade it to the highest, go for the weapon you like the most, and then just head into endgame. And if you like really like defeating the monsters, then maybe go back and get the other sets, because just having the higher rank weapon is going to make farming for the lower armors a lot easier. It's a process. It's a process. It's a lot more fun if you actually have other people joining you. And I think that's part of what Monster Hunter is. Although, because you and I missed that wild strain, not many people around who can join us. Though I feel like the viewers will be more than happy to jump in. But the problem with that is if they are like very high level hunters, they'll just make mincemeat out of whatever monster you're fighting. And that's no fun too, right? Right. It's the eternal problem of games like those. Like, you want to play it with friends and companions, but if you're a little too high level, it messes things up. It takes away from the experience. It's something that I always worry about with multiplayer games, even like crafting and gathering games, right? I always worry that if I craft and give stuff for friends, why did I exit? Friends, that they might lose out on that aspect of the game. Like there are some people who are like, I don't even want to bother with with crafting and gathering, and they'll be like, okay, just make the stuff for me. I'm totally fine. But I always worry that I am stealing a part of the enjoyment of the game from them. And I feel like, was it Realm who had level 900? I might misremember the name. But yes, if they're that high, they're just gonna obliterate whatever monster you're facing. It's great for fighting, mind you. It's great for farming, not fighting. But the actual experience of finding little things like the reptilian chicken, the Gryptosaurus, who played dead, you wouldn't experience stuff like that if other people were helping you out too much. And the devs have hidden a lot of very interesting monster behavior in there. I couldn't get the time slow parry there. Oh, what? He's too far. The barrier didn't block the projectile. See, this is what I mean by variables, right? Like normally he'll... And I am completely missing the shot. Normally he'd be a lot closer, so I can safely just hover above and get a few... Why am I doing this? Get a few shots before he changes, before I need to go down. But that time, because he was at the edge of the arena, I need to go down a lot more quickly. Oh, I thought I changed my weapon to the fan there, but I was on the umbrella sword. I say I'm doing good on phase 1 and then I get stuck on the very beginning. Typical. Well, hopefully your Wild's journey will be a pretty fun one, and not the entirety of the poison collection in that game, because the poison is just one ailment you're going to be facing. You might be in for a few more surprises. Oh, I got it again. Especially now that you've gotten to the mid-rank hunts or the previous endgame. Once the environments start to get dynamic, it gets even more interesting. Not the ideal stagger window right there, but we'll take it. On the very last hit too, we were almost to phase 2. No poison boss. Oh, I hate to put a bit of a spoiler for you, but you have a lot more to go. Wait, what did I get hit by? I took like 800 damage from something there. I don't even know what happened. Was it like a stray projectile hitbox? With this game, I wouldn't even be surprised if there is. Nah. The one pattern at the start which will hit you, guaranteed. I'm gonna take a look at that footage. That was so weird. Why is my character stuck? What is happening? Where winds meet never change. I think that that has happened a few times. I think that happens when your umbrella is in a turret and you try to do the charge attack and just get stuck right there. As much as I like the game, right? I can't deny that it's kind of lacking a bit of polish. Too early. Yeah, be confident on phase 1. Nothing can go wrong with your performance. The odd angle. Yeah. That is another variable in this fight I dislike. Like if he is near a wall, some of his toes become distorted. In this case, you can easily see when the rocks are coming. But if it's on the side, it's a bit difficult to parse. Alright, we got the time slow. Very ideal stagger window. You can do the entire combo here. Not what I intended to do there, to be honest. Like I said, so many variables that can go very weird. I had a feeling he was too far away. At this point, I should just go with my gut instinct. Really bad start. Okay, this is a good... The one problem with the phase transition is that it all goes white, but he can still attack you, so you gotta keep moving and hope he doesn't attack which does not reach you. Yeah, just played really defensively here. We lost a lot of the stagger window because I had to block the other projectiles too. Yeah, he'll be poisoned here and he'll just immediately... The mechanic's gonna go. Yep, there he's already gone to the other mechanic. I am not in a very ideal spot though. Yeah, that was what I was worried about. Unfortunate. Oh, might as well practice phase 2. That move is the one move that I need to learn to. If he turns at any point during that fight, it's just better to parry. You should also make a mental note that when he... Okay, give me a bit here. Before you jump into the battle, I should make a mental note that when he disappears for the guessing game, just go slightly north. And hope that I can bait out his slam attack and not the projectiles, because the projectiles coming from the air can get a bit tricky to time as well. Oh, he might be too far. He was too far for the umbrella to hit, which is unfortunate, because that was a good setup, all things considered. Kinda not where I want him. If he's in the middle of the arena, it's very likely you're gonna get hit during phase transition. Oh, I was too late. I doubted myself on the delay, but I was doing fine before. Practice it. Practice then. It comes out deceptively faster than it looks. Yeah, I'll just practice instead of taking the stagger winter into account now. Maybe if you do an early stack, just early attack instead of doing the full combo over there. Ow. I might be able to just drop him entirely, doing the other stagger window. So we won't have to deal with the donkey mechanic, unless it's timed. He's so aggressive during this phase. Now, he has way more health than I can just do it in 2 stagger windows. What? Okay. I was expecting him to go to the other mechanic. Yeah, I was expecting to go into this. Gotta run to the other side. Why is the donkey come? It's a different move. Oh, he's basing it off of my position. That's why it's weird. The donkey's okay, something's definitely weird there. In just 2 attacks, I've managed to empty out his entire chi bar. I'm not my fastest clear either, but I practice. At least we're getting coins. The greed got me. In the back of my mind, I was like, is it possible for me to just empty out his entire hit bar in one stagger window? Maybe with a bit more upgrades under my belt, but as is now, without breaking to the next level, might not be possible, and I kinda don't want to break to the next level just yet. Only after defeating this boss. Too far for the turret to hit again. Center of the arena again. No. The one thing I was worried about. That you get hit during the phase transition because you can't see anything and he can attack you there. Kind of wish they'd made it the same as the actual open world boss fight, because I do believe during that boss fight there's a bit of a cutscene in the middle. And you're transported to the other realm. Maybe players didn't like the cutscene. Got greedy again with the umbrella change. Okay, just practice phase 2. Even if we did get hit in phase 1. Maybe he's starting to attack me because I have poison on him. Oh, okay. Okay. This portal ought to be safe. Is the donkey? Oh, the projectile attacks. Ow. Yeah, because the donkey's already left it, so it's safe to just wait over there. But not when there's a projectile attack heading into your way. That one is deceptively faster. It looks like it's slow, but it's a lot faster than you're thinking. No, he's... Okay, I think I'm getting the timing for that second particle attack. It looks like the first one, he actually does a little feint with the first one. He'll send out a thinner wisp. And the one following that, it almost feels like it's coming in slow, but it's actually heading in very, very fast. And then after you parry that one, the second one comes out considerably slower. And that's been throwing me off all this time. I think I finally understood how its speed is working. Oh, I don't think I managed to put the fire on him. I might have canceled that way too soon. What happened there? Oh, I think I might have activated my dash attack. And it just slid me past the barrier. Note to self, be careful of that pattern, always. Okay. Weird. We'll take it. Again, is not in the ideal area. Oh, I am very close to him. Wow. That last attack, just because it was a long range attack there, it just basically got me. Yeah, I feel like we're getting close to that win. Just need a bit more cleanup on this phase. Ow. Too early. That was... The timing for that changes so much. What... This is the ideal distance to face him, I guess. Yeah, I still have 30 more minutes that I want to go for, but we'll stop once it's midnight. So hopefully, if I'm doing well, we might be able to get it and I can move on to Kaifeng tomorrow. Almost there. Just a bit more practice. Oh, I got hit. Okay. Oh, we have 260 more poison powders to test this out. Never mind. I was delaying it just to time that close range attack. The yellow attack? No, I do feel like the yellow attack can also be time slowed. I can. Is the Daoist stuck on the outside? Oh, this might be a bit of a boon for us if I did not get hit here. This is the one pattern that's very ideal. Because with that, half of his key gaze is already gone. Find the first portal. Oh. Oh no. Oh, come on. I even had a feeling you'd do that. Oh, that was such a good run. Getting closer. Yeah, that was a really good run. If I didn't get hit by that one donkey head smash, this might have been the one. Yep, definitely my best run so far. A very nice time too, 0404. You know what, let me take a quick 5-minute break and then we'll be right back at it. I have a good feeling, as long as I don't get stuck on phase 1, right? Well, that was the best pattern you can get, by the way. There are times when you can temporarily stop him from moving to the next phase and have him do that rock attack. If you parry the entire rock attack, it just halves his entire key gauge, and that's a good setting to go for into phase 2. But yeah, be right back as I once again go get myself some water and probably a snack. Oh, sorry. I'm realizing that I should probably keep some music on the intermission screen instead of just having it stay silent. Yeah, let's jump right back into it. Almost there, almost there. If not tonight, then tomorrow. We have 15 more minutes for the stream. Another unideal transformation right here. I'm not even sure where to run to avoid getting hit. Run right at the start of phase 2. Even that I'm missing the timing on now. Maybe taking a break was not a good idea. Got too greedy there. I tried to attack with the fan just once more. No need to really, because at the end of the day, the most progress that I'm making to reducing his health bar is essentially when he staggers. Nowhere else. And maybe when I can dot him like this. Not enough. The odd movement. Okay, new plan. Instead of trying to run away when he goes near like that, I'll just switch to Umbrella and hope the Umbrella's time slow can get him. What? The tracking. The sound effects in the background. Actually worked. Okay. Doesn't work on projectiles. That barrier. Getting the constant pardon parade message. Get the feeling I should probably take a look at how that time slow for the Umbrella works, because right now I'm sort of relying on a bit of luck to just activate it. I don't quite know how it happens. Too early. And maybe instead of using the other one so quickly, I should just wait, see what pattern we're getting here before I'm using the Umbrella shot. Because if he does the shots, the projectiles, yeah, I can just keep shooting behind the barrier quite safely. And then use this, although I need to be a lot closer to capitalize on that. You know what, never mind. If I change up the pattern now, it's just gonna mess up with how I think of the battle. We'll keep doing what we're doing all the time. It's not time to change strategies. Oh, I managed to actually get him, like, really early on. That was with one... Was that with one stagger window? It feels like it was, but this is not an ideal. Wonder why that attack misses so many times. Let's not get too aggressive. And then get down, lock on, wait for him to... Oh no, the timing was off. Okay, I'm gonna reset this time. One more run for the night, right? Okay, maybe not reset, we'll get more progress, more practice in this, and then one more run, and then I'll call it. I think the timing for the shots were slightly off because he was elevated on the tree roots. And because of that, the projectiles came slightly slower than they should have. I'm just guessing. It's either that or it's really bad. One or the other. Is that follow-up shot is a lot slower in the parry timing than it looks. Oh, and I reset the fight without meaning to. I was like, I'm gonna practice the rest of the phase. Can't see. This is the worst stagger window. Only 2 combos right there. Might not have enough time to even dot here. Okay. Too late. Too late on the second parry. The first parry was okay. You know what? I'll just try to not run away after staggering. Because if he does that same attack and just learning that pattern would be I dodged without realizing it. The muscle memory from phase 2 got me there. Come on, weapon, please change. I'm too far for the turret to even be hitting him. Yeah, he does do that same pattern. Okay, I'll learn it even if it means we're not going to phase 2 tonight for the rest of the stream. Oh. The one attack where the evade on the fan does not work for. Yeah, okay, and now I think occasionally I've noticed that the fan, the umbrella, will glitch on the parries sometimes. So I'm realizing that when you hold the umbrella to block, they made it transparent so that you can actually see it. Kind of wish they applied that to when it's like this too, and not only on the block. I never noticed that before. I wonder when they did that, because I felt like it blocked your view when you were parrying before too. Oh my god, we're too far for the turret to take effect. early. I always end up delaying that, and I just realized that I said I'd be trying only once more and then stopping. Okay, you know what? I'll try once more till I reach phase 2. If we reach phase 2 and I get hit, and then I'll just call it. This will be probably the final few runs we're gonna do, not the final run per se. I am infamous for doing this. Infamous for having that one last run. Thanks so much. Oh, you actually got paralyzed there. Funny. Are you stuck? You were stuck? The barrier. The barrier can be both a hindrance and a blessing at times. Just go. Oh. Yeah, okay, you know what? He's going into phase 2. We got hit, but I'll just do the phase 2 practice and then call it. Because if I keep saying this to myself, I'll just keep going endlessly. Yeah, we've gotten a lot better at parrying those projectiles. I'm happy with just that for tonight's practice. I'm slightly angled. This might be bad, because the umbrella can attack the other targets too. Oh, never mind. You're okay. I dodge into. Can I interrupt him out of that? Interesting. Maybe I did. Yeah, I think I did interrupt him out of that. The mechanic's probably gonna still continue. Ow. Wow, that was like one. Okay, you know what? I'll take that. I'll take that. That has to be the fastest I've ever cleared the Sleeping Daoist. I don't even know how I managed to shave off like an entire minute for my clears. So yeah, we'll go with that victory fanfare. It's not a no hit, but I'll take it as a good sign that we'll probably get it tomorrow. I feel like I'm getting very close to nailing this boss down. I was not expecting him to take as long as it did. We're there. We're finally getting to Kaifeng. A win is a win indeed. I can put in the Mr. Incredible meme right there. A win is a win. But yeah, I'm gonna call it for today. Thanks for joining as always and chatting. It's always fun. Hopefully, I'll be able to drop by everyone else's stream when I'm free. If anyone else is watching, take care and good night. Here's me and my character. Always forget how to emote in this game. Signing off. Take care, everyone, and good night.